Good evening. It is the first Tuesday of the month, and I wanted to say thank you for the 4 views that last night's Eternal Darkness got. I'm also happy that I shouted into the ether what ancient artifact to choose, and I got an answer, which is Zelototh, the Insanity one. I also learned a couple of things, not having played this game in well over 20 years. One thing I did learn is that Anthony, in I believe it's the 3rd chapter, he can die, but he comes back because of the curse lifted upon him. I had no idea. I was just like, I don't want to die, I don't want to die. So, and I also learned that there are permanently missable items, such as in Elia's chapter with the sword. If you let the zombies kill that guy that repairs your sword, you lose the sword for good. And the ruby effigy. The ruby effigy is one of 2 other effigies that I need to get in order to make the final boss fight, which I will get to, a lot easier. So I do not plan for this to be more than an hour/chapter. So after I beat it's only 1 chapter tonight. Then tomorrow it's gonna be a little bit later, but afterwards I will play. So after I beat 1 chapter, I'm gonna call it a night, and then play it again tomorrow and Wednesday night. Possibly Friday. So Friday's a late stream around this time. But I definitely want to play more of this game because it's Nintendo's first published game, because as I M-rated published game, because as I read online and as I was quick to remember, Conker's Bad Fur Day and Perfect Dark, both while they were on the N64, Rare published them. So this game is historically important because it is Nintendo's first published M-rated game. So, and it's good. It's still fun. The graphics are kind of... The graphics haven't aged that well compared to other GameCube games, but I can forgive it. It is essentially, as I saw on a post online, this is essentially the remake of an N64 version which just never came out. And I do hope that we can see a ROM of it pop up somewhere, because apparently, according to Dennis Dyack, who was the head of Silicon Knights, the game was almost done. So it'd be really nice to play through what could have been Eternal Darkness on the N64. Or watch a playthrough. But anyway, time to start this.
Deep into that darkness peering, long I stood there, wondering, fearing, doubting.
Nintendo.
You too will come to understand fear as I have.
It's bittersweet now with Silicon Knights going out of business after being sued by, what was it, Epic Games, and a sequel to this game. Pretty much never gonna happen, especially after the Sanity's Redemption Sanity effect, so let's load the game. That terrifies me a little bit, especially with the lights off. Okay. So we have a dresser key. I don't know where that belongs to. I know where I need to go now. I need to go to the kitchen because of Kareem's... Because of the part in Kareem's chapter where he had to enchant his item to go there. So we need to go... Oh shit, I read about this. So where's the family tree? This is not the family tree. There's a family tree around here. No. It's on the second floor, which we don't need to go to anyway. Okay, that should not be ringing. Fields of the last few weeks. Did I read this? The last week rays of sunlight fight the shroud of darkness. It blends in an eerie feel to the last few weeks' events. As the sun sets, Alex will be alone in this house with nothing but the spirits of old for company. Where's the phone? Answer phone.
Hello?
Remember me, Alex?
This isn't really happening!
Portraits of the Ancestor Roybus, there's something about each one that gives the viewer an unsettling feeling. How fucked up? I mean, most people don't use rotary phones. How fucked up would it be if your dead grandparent was like, remember me? I'd freak out too. Alright. Would imply it is fastened to the door, taking the place of the lock. A colored sigil is carved into the wood above a wide slot. The slot is just wide enough to insert a narrow blade. Okay. Enchant item.
Enter by Celton.
Among the pantry contents is a spice jar with a scrap of paper hidden inside. Alice has found a spice jar. The kitchen is as empty as the library is full, a reflection of her grandfather's attitude. Always learning, reading, studying, rather than eating. Okay, so this is interesting foreshadowing once we learn more about Edward. I'll just leave it at that. A firmly sealed glass spice jar. The faint aroma of Arabian spice, I see what you did there regarding Kareem, is tantalizingly emanating from it. There's a piece of paper inside it. Should Alex open the jar again? What's the point of asking these questions if we can't progress without actually doing it? Alex has found a chapter page entitled The Lurking Horror. Oh, good old Pargon. We'll be hearing that a lot in this playthrough.
My liege, the future is yours. The light in the age of darkness has been extinguished. The pillar of flesh has been constructed. The master of chaos, the keeper of the ancients, is long dead. The planets will be in alignment soon. All is prepared for your arrival. I will begin the final incantation that will bring you into our world within days. The next millennium will truly usher in a new age. Your guardians, now prepare the gate!
After the chapter page is removed, the spice jar is no longer needed. Alex discards it. By the way, I tried to say this in a better way last night, but I couldn't. But yeah, Zelotov has a split personality. I didn't notice that when I played this 20 years ago, 20 plus. Chapter page, the lurking horror.
I will not argue that I was shocked by the sudden mention of one of my ancestors, the distinguished Dr. Maximilian Roivas. It chilled me to my bones. Where had this ancient book come from? How had my ancestor stumbled upon it? I feverishly began to read more, eager to learn his story. It seems that Maximilian had inherited his father's mansion, just as I had. Alone since the death of his wife, and since his children had their own adult lives,
Roivas family estate,
he explored
Rhode
the
Island,
house to discover his family roots.
God, this chapter's, I mean, all of them are messed up in a way, but I remember the ending of this. It's something.
It has been 2 weeks since the death of my father, and it has finally come to me to look over the mansion. Now, I am truly alone, and forced to start a new life here in Rhode Island. I intend to make the mansion mine, and live in it as my forefathers have, to continue the family tradition. The mansion has its secrets, I'm sure, and in my time here, I have to make them mine.
Matt has found some flintlock pistol ammunition. So let's see, we've got a gun, a flintlock pistol, a medical journal. That's Million's medical journal. Used to take notes on medical and pathological analysis. A word I see a lot of these days. The French flintlock holster was in use from the 1680s. As a muzzle-loaded pistol, its rate of fire is rather low, but it packs a powerful punch. Small collection of Maximilian's medical journals, references, and reports. So if we look, he's pretty well balanced. His magic meter's not that high, but his sanity and his health are pretty good. Ah. Wait, what was that? A desk cluttered with notes and rates. Mostly business to do with the Roivas estate. The servant is preoccupied with the students. More flintlock pistol ammunition. You can actually target the servants, which is messed up, but the state-of-the-art interior outhouse, polished teak and mahogany finish, is truly a sight to behold and experience. It looks dark as hell. See if it's lighter, but apparently not. So this store has some interesting foreshadowing. Is there anything about this? A stained glass window, resplendent with bright colors and exquisite workmanship. There's something odd about it, perhaps the curious detail of its shapes and content. The door to the servants' quarters is securely locked. Maximilian, however, can't help but feel uneasy. An ominous presence lurks behind that door, making the hairs on his neck stand on end. The pretty portrait of a man with an overbearing countenance. Again, words you don't really see nowadays, or see hardly used, so it's nice to see it. Hardly a reassuring soul, Maximilian wonders if that trait was prevalent in his ancestors. Clock? Or clock? He has a quaint, reassuring feeling behind the brushwork, which is probably why it has been kept in the family for as long as it has. Pistol ammunition? Great. On the bedside table is an open letter. Francis found the letter. Oh, hey, what's this doing here? Redgamore. Stone tablet carved with strange pictograms is displayed on the mantelpiece. Not conversation piece to be sure. It's a square magical codex. Here's where the scary bathtub scene is. That still scared the shit out of me. Mirror's dim reflection returns Max's questioning gaze. His face racked with sleepless nights, and a strange gleam in his eye hinted at his growingly odd demeanor. Same with the sleepless nights. Floor. The music has gotten chillier. Portrait of some of the many faces in Roivas line. Some are sketches, lavish oil paintings, but regardless of the medium, their presence is somewhat disconcerting. Excuse me. An open letter lies on the table. That's from the letter. Alright, we have 2 letters to read. A letter written with some precision in longhand. Dear friend, the antiquity of which you ask is indeed the Tome of Eternal Darkness, or a copy of it, at least. Its secrets are still hidden from me, for I have been unable to read it, as have most scholars who have tried. It will remain within the sanctity of the mansion, for in the wrong hands it would be a powerful weapon. Use it if you will, but beware its magic. It is a harsh mistress. Aaron Roivas. A letter scrawled in a pennant hand with clotted ink. Dear friend, the house has been forsaken by the ancients. I dare not enter it for fear of my mortal soul. I would suggest that you leave also. Bring the book. It is a far more potent tool than you have learned, and may well swing the balance in our favor. A. Roivas. Okay, so this is new. The wall is decorated with a colored triangular design. Although Max has seen this particular embellishment time and time again, its significance still evades him. What is this? Oh, there we go. The illustration features a collection of strange line designs related to each other in a cyclical manner. There appears to be some significance to it, but it isn't particularly evident. It's Pokemon. Fire, grass, water, purple, poison type? An oil painting of the mansion's foyer hangs on the wall. Max wonders why the artist would paint an inaccurate picture of one end on the room with such detail and clarity that it approaches realism. So I do wonder, maybe this is a callback to like how it looked like on the N64, now that I realize it, because again, this game was planned for the N64. So maybe that, like, why does it look so inaccurate? Maybe because that's what it looked like in the version that we never got to play. Oh hey, there's nothing here. Terms of that door. What would happen if I decided? Cold moonlight filters in through grime-stained windows. Even with servants cleaning every day, the house never seems to get very clean, as if the very nature of this house itself is soiled. What happens if we try to leave? So many secrets to uncover in the house. Maximilian is inexplicably drawn back into the house to continue his exploration. Bidding Maximilian a courteous good day, the servant returns to his duties. I saw the obvious. Just want to go around. She's not talking to me. A cozy fireplace is the focal point of the kitchen, lending a good deal of warmth to the austere room at night. Again, kudos for the many words that you don't see often. Austere is one. Is that a letter? That is not a letter. Pump handle is sitting on a barrel inside the pantry. What is it doing here? Let's find a pump handle. That's pretty much it. Let's grab the obvious. Chaturda. Interesting. That's good, because I'll need to heal eventually. Stone tablet sits on the countertop, seemingly out of place in the room. Wait. Is that something? No, it's not. I have a little glow there or something. Let's go here. Ignoring me. Okay, here we go. There's something written beneath the image. When darkness spreads its wings, before my master Zelatov's greatest foe, the path to truth will be opened. So Zelatov's greatest foe is this. Chaturda, which is red. Enter secret passage. This appears to be a wax rubbing of some kind of carved pattern. The central point is an odd lined design, a symbol of something? Ooh, double, gimme. An H flintlock pistol rests on a display stand, fits to the wall. It's supposed to be flintlock pistol. Yeah, still wielding. Oh boy! Wonder what that is. That glowing item. This Gothic cathedral is silhouetted against a stark light. The image is vicious and devoid of subtlety. Every brushstroke echoes the spites of the architecture, imbuing a violent feeling, as though the building itself is a harsh imposition on reality, a grim picture indeed. Okay, I need the sword. An ornamental saber is displayed on the wall. It's a fire saber. A curled scroll of aged parchment sits atop a stack of dusty books. It is covered with strange diagrams and writing. As is wired, the reveal invisible spell scroll. I need that. I'm pretty sure it is widescreen. Alright. That works. Thank you. Alright. Lying amidst the papers on the desk is a strange and yet familiar leather-bound book. Should Matt's picked up the book? Yes. It's acquired the Tome of Eternal Darkness. As Matt slips the Tome of Eternal Darkness, a letter slips out from between the pages. Deftly, Matt catches it as it drops towards the floor. Matt has found a letter. So anyway, it says widescreen options. It should have said ratio options. I agree! I thought I was in widescreen this entire time. I was wrong, so I stand corrected. Thank you again for that. What am I... Letter. A letter scrawled across almost indecipherably by a wavering hand. Dear friend, as I suspected, the ruins of Enga, that blasted necropolis, lie deep under the site of the mansion. The accursed servants of Zelatov are so close I can almost hear their chittering. There's a secret opening in the basement, and from there we can gain access. I urge you to gather some men and seal it, or better still, destroy that damned place. I have stowed something that you will find useful in the upper level. Look to the light, and you will find it. I wish that I could be at your side, but my ailment worsens daily, and I know that my time is short. AR. create a new spell. A torn scroll with magical equations and notes upon it reads, with this enchantment, the invisible is rendered visible. Use it wisely, for some things are invisible for a reason, and mortal kind not meant to see them. The spell requires the Narikoff and Redmore runes. I don't have that. I need that. Oh, what? Nope.
Enter by Selton.
Never seen anything like this.
That's right, he analyzes it before he kills them. New entry has been placed in Maximilian's medical journal. It can be accessed from the journal section of the tome. When an autopsy has been performed, Maxton viewed the new entry by turning to the journal section of the tome and selecting autopsy at the bottom of the page. Select the autopsy be used in the control stick. Pressing A will display it. Sure, why not? This creature wears the skins of people to protect itself. Analysis. Does he say anything? No, he doesn't comment on it. I thought he did. Has found a magical rune.
Two. There's two.
New entry tome. Please roll it. Stairs, a light. I don't like that. Whatever that says. Alright, what is... Wait. Matt spies an envelope that has fallen behind the pedestal. Fallen perhaps or been hidden here. Despite his excitement at this disturbing, Matt senses something odd about it, a sense of evil. Of course, the answer is always yes. I thought I could reveal it, but it doesn't. I wonder if that still does anything, though.
You can't record Selton.
No. No. Oh, this can't be good. Oh shit, is there actually... There's another one. I don't know what color it is, but... Might as well chance it.
Enter by Celadon.
Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I have nothing to do. This isn't good. Damn it. I wonder if I was meant to lose that fight. Since it's obviously a sanity effect. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, hey! Found a magical room. Fine. That's good. At least my chances of dying are less now. Okay, this was... I thought that was going to reveal something. Okay, so this guy isn't going to try and kill me. That's good. You're not going to try and kill me, right? Okay. The design is oddly reminiscent of a circle of power mentioned in the Tomb of Eternal Darkness. It probably refers to some kind of spell in its alignment. Nope, it's gotta be red. The door is locked. Again? Oh. Again.
This isn't really happening!
A letter. Sealed envelope. Paper envelope sealed with a glob of melted wax. An odd rune is pressed into the wax. There appears to be something heavy inside. The answer is always yes. That is creepy. Inside the envelope is a letter addressed to one of Max's father's aides. Max has found the basement key. The letter written in a sprawling hand reads, "Dear friend, as I expected, the beasts are drawing closer to our discovery. They want the book for themselves, it seems, and do not want us to have it in our possession. I've taken steps to ensure that their ilk will not touch the key in this envelope should you fall prey to their claws. The envelope containing the basement key has been sealed with a corrosive magic. If one not aligned to us tries to handle it, it will be released, inflicting pain, suffering, and a grievous blow to their sanity, should they have any left. Be swifter for your task." Oh shit. Well, no, this is fine. It's fine. No, go away. Save. entry. Limbs regrow as phantom entities when severed, causing deep-rooted insanity in the observers. The wrappings of the mummy are highly combustible and catch fire easily. This is a telltale zombie. Its eyes are its weakness. The creature is highly dependent on sight rather than sound. So I know there's a spell on the other side. I didn't miss it. It's right here. A scroll of paper rests on the rim of the well, by the wall. Damage field spell scroll. Atop a stack of boxes lies a stone tablet edged with carvings. Missile ammunition. Again, I could restore my sanity, but where's the fun in that? A rusted pump stands by the well. Its handle appears to be missing. Successfully. Are you sure you want to delete all of your saved games? Note, all of your progress so far will be lost. Continue without saving. That's fucked up. I hate that one. You have successfully deleted all of your saved games.
Can't be happening!
I hate that one. Are the shadows as black brushes on your end as the stream brush on your end? I don't think so. Looks fine to me. Playing it on my TV. I'm gonna save just one more time. I hated that deleting save data thing in the past. They know how to get the RPG fear of playing so many RPGs over the years. It's like, yes, saved more than once. And then save another time to be sure. Oh, I love this bit. This is so fucked up. It's so fucked up. Open door.
What's going on?
Is that pardon? That is not pardon.
Oh, that's extraordinary.
Can I create a new spell with what I have? Protect area is the damage field spell. Absorb area. Feel invisible. Yeah, I've got all of them so far. Mats is incredulous at the sight, a desolate ruin of a fantastic city built into a huge, naturally formed cave. Juttings, again another word you don't see often, spires and looming buildings poke through the dense fog. Light ebbs through the city, crackling in the wake of the energy spilling from a light source held aloft by unseen forces. Save again, because why not? do I need to do? Enchant item. I'm gonna enchant the guns. I shoot him with
Enter
guns. That feels. Did I kill him? Oh wow, apparently I did. Yeah, see, it's that easy. All you have to do is just shoot him. That's what I remembered, at least.
The accursed beast was dead, but not without its toll on me. That was but one, and there was an entire city of them. I could not hope to fight them all alone. I knew I had to get help. I knew there was a way. I just had to find it.
I tried to tell them, but they wouldn't listen to me. Damn them. Damn their eyes. They didn't believe me. Strange creatures. The world in peril from unseen foes. The darkness. Instead, they jeered and threw me into this forsaken place. A place of empty souls and fevered thoughts, reeking of fetor and decay. Thinking me mad with delirium. The fools cast away their hopes of salvation, but locking me in this damned asylum. May the rats eat your eyes! I am now lost to your cause! The darkness comes! It will damn us all!
That's so fucked, but credit to his voice actor. The Jefferson Homes Sanitarium, Rhode Island. I still quote "May the rats eat your eyes" 20 years later. It's such a good speech. No promise of a sequel. All right. Let's save here. I could probably play another 20 minutes of this. Probably make it enough to the next chapter, but I won't beat it until tomorrow. Okay, so I know now that I can... So, we now have more spells. We have the Chaturda thing. The Chaturda alignment, so I can recover my health, which is good. And not die. With my sanity being low, the book should be flying at this point. Maybe just later. I hate that. I really do hate that. I really do hate that. Because I mentioned this last night. I live by myself, so no one should be knocking my door at this time of night. Book cradle in the wooden frame, its glossy surface is painted in the likeness of an ancient map. The lens is situated in the northern hemisphere above the label that reads, "There be dragons here." There are my dragons. No. I don't think so, but it's worth a try. Now, I know I have to reveal something, and it's most likely on the second floor. I do have to come in here and see. Great. More sound effects I don't need in the Semonite. Crane socket is mounted in a telescope and appears to be linked to a mirror supported by a brass pedestal. Curious contraption to be sure what purpose can possibly serve. Yeah. Sure. That's something I see doing. I need an item that I don't have. Adjust mirror. No. I don't think I need to be here. Hate that. Oh, this is what I wanted to comment on. So, in the warm candlelight, if one looks closely, the family secrets are revealed. I did not notice this until it was pointed out online, specifically on TV tropes. There's someone being hung on the family tree. That sucks. I hate that. I cannot stress it enough. I absolutely hate it. Let's go to the second floor. There should be something to reveal there. Wallpaper. I already did it, but... Stained faint light, maiden class. Almost as if it's magical. A glowing field of energy. Okay! So revealing invisible will not do it. Door's locked. Was it the fireplace puzzle? Illustration features. It isn't particular. Nope. A grand piano, unfortunately, never. I mean, I was just here. I doubt there's anything. Reveal invisible damage field. So I need to reveal something that I previously wasn't able to see. Here? It's too dark in here to do anything. The search has been completed. Oh, I know. I just remembered. It's the other side. There's something I have to reveal invisible on because you cannot open it with a key. Here we go, I remembered. Alright. No, damn it. No. The weakness. Using the reveal invisible spell has made the keyhole appear. The dresser still appears to be locked, however. But fortunately, we have a dresser. Using the dresser key, Alex unlocks the drawer. It's always in BS. Ooh. Inside is a chrome-finished revolver and a tattered page from the Tome of Eternal Darkness. Yes. Alex has acquired a revolver. Alex has found a chapter page entitled A Journey into Darkness. Oh, pardon.
Your guardians have located the heart of Mantarok.
Yes, located within its grave, as we suspected.
It shall be retrieved at once.
Be wary. The power of Mantarok lingers still, corroding the universe around its tomb. It will doubtlessly be guarded after these 7 centuries.
The beast has not been contained.
I can assure you that my binding of Mantarok, fueled by your very own power, will be enough.
It is not your sorcery that we doubt, Augustus, but the power of the dead god. How can you, a mere mortal, comprehend what that entity represents, or what power it can wield?
We know not.
And we know more than thou.
Your future depends on me, Majesty. Without me to open the gates...
Yes, yes. Be quick, lest our power and our faith in you wanes to oblivion.
It will never happen. I have seen differently.
Okay. Alright. This is a Smith & Wesson Model 37. Small revolvers in the Smith & Wesson family double-action revolver is capable of firing 3 special, which allows for extra stopping power. Don't need that yet. Alright. What is a journey into darkness? I don't remember who this is. Well, I'm gonna find out. I think it's Lindsay?
The ancients' influence was incredible.
It
From
is!
all walks of life to all parts of the world, their tendrils crept and wrought their insidious damage. Their prisons decayed constantly as their guardians' work continued. I discovered mention of a breakthrough in satellite radar imaging that revealed the presence of a hitherto unknown temple mound in the Angkor Thom region of Cambodia. An archaeologist of some repute, Dr. Edwin Lindsay,
My man.
took it upon
Remember
himself to investigate the area, to reveal the secrets of history. Unfortunately, the local government at the time thought differently, requiring that Lindsay find other means into the country and to finance the expedition. He found these in Paul Augustine, a collector of rare items who professed an interest in the discovery and agreed to help.
Not a suspicious name at all.
After a dysentery-riddled 2-week venture, Lindsay and Augustine located the remains
region,
of an
Cambodia,
ancient city
1983.
temple dating back to the 12th century.
I missed that part. Dysentery, so they basically were shitting for 2 weeks. Or at least Paul was giving the illusion of that.
Yes, this is it. It has to be. I hadn't expected the information to pan out, but here it is. The satellite data was correct.
For years, I have searched for it without success. Here, all along, clouded from us beneath the great ancient's insidious magic. I am very pleased with your performance, Dr. Lindsay. Very pleased. In fact, so pleased that I will give you an early bonus.
My God!
You are a scholar, Dr. Lindsay, not a warrior. In that regard, I have several centuries more experience than you. Don't be a fool. Die quietly, and you will not suffer. You cannot escape me, Lindsay. This place will be your tomb, just as it is Mantarok's. Guardians of Zelatoth, kill him!
Oh, these fuckers, I hate him. Also, I didn't notice this when I played this for the first time. This definitely feels... Lindsay's chapter, at least the beginning, definitely feels like a Indiana Jones reference. And I'm not going to finish this chapter tonight, but I'm going to give it a good start. I don't have the Tome of Eternal Darkness, which kind of makes this difficult. I don't know if I can kill him as is. high sanity. Damn. That's nice. This camera view does not make for a good. Fine, I'll use it. It's too dangerous for Lindsay to use the brush now. If creatures so close to Lindsay do not spend the time, that's fair. Spend the time to safely and accurately examine the ruins. Do I have anything? Will a shotgun help? A torch, maybe? Nope, that does not help. I'm just gonna go with this. There we go! Finally! Bronze bracelet has been discovered under the dust covering the floor. Let's find a bronze bracelet. Statue of a seated goddess. Where her neck and wrist should bear jewelry, there are merely worn grooves and flats of bronze dust. Had they been stolen by grave robbers? Let's see what it says after trying to leave. It's not gonna let me, of course, but... Lindsay has no intention of leaving the temple yet. He is determined to get to the artifact before Augustine does. No one crosses that with Lindsay. That's right, he is the man. So interestingly enough, Max did not go through this. So we don't see Kareem's statue until now. Poor guy. The things you do for love. Oh, you've seen Anthony. Maximilian Roivas, who doesn't die at the end of his chapter, but he still goes insane. Cradle in what appears to be a leathery hand lies mysterious books bound in human skin and intricately decorated with shrunken bones and legends and yearns to be possessed. Lindsay claimed the tome of eternal darkness? Yes. Okay. Do I stop it now? No. I'll go a few more minutes. Let's enchant. Let's save first, then enchant. Enchanted. An alcove carries an array of candles. They are arranged to reflect the time of the day. Curiously, they are still lit. How is it possible? This carving represents the growth of the human race, its rise to intelligence, and the development of society. It foreshadows the decline of humanity. This is humanity's dusk. This is what the gun is for. Let's use the torch here. Displayed upon the pedestal is a metal bracelet. So that little trapper activated the trap. It vibrates, so that's cool. Whenever you're near something that you can brush off, the controller vibrates, which I don't remember. It's cool. The corner is shrouded with dense cobwebs, casting into shadow, perhaps even hiding something. Let's see if it vibrates again. It does not. Ooh, is this part on? It's not. It's here. Hidden behind the screens of cobwebs is a carved stone tablet. That's really nice. Project self. No. Summon. Bronze necklace sits on top of a nearby urn. Bronze necklace. I don't think I can get whatever that is behind it. So I need to go back, put the bronze necklace on, and I think I'll call it an evening there. Not activating any traps, or at least that's the idea. Oh yeah, flawless run. Bracelet. This particular depiction represents the birth of the human race within the universe. This is humanity's dawn. A stone statue of a Naga, a snake-headed demon, stands guard in the corner of the room. A raised platform stands before with a bracelet on it. Yeah, of course. And quickly, I believe. Dripping venom. A raised platform stands before demanding sacrifice. Well, look at the time. Oh, what? Alright. Well, look at the time. I will continue this tomorrow night around 8 p.m. Can't stress it enough. This is just as enjoyable as I remember it, and I'm really looking forward to playing this game and beating it till the end, and then using my save data, I'll look at the cutscenes of the paths we did not choose, since I went with Zealotov this time around. So, again, to be continued tomorrow night and Wednesday night, and hopefully Friday night as well.